Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to solve day 18 problem on LeetCode. If you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Okay, so before starting this problem, please mark this question important because in many big companies they have asked similar questions like this, and this question is asked in Google as well. Okay, so mark this question important. And in this problem we are also going to learn about heaps. Okay, to solve this particular problem I am going to use main heap. So I'm going to explain this question in uh, very much detailed. Okay, so watch till end. Okay, so now without any delay, let's get started with the problem statement first. Okay, so in this problem we have given an integer n, and there are the n rooms numbered from 0 to n minus 1. Okay, so let's say if n is given as 2, so that simply means we have two rooms, that is 0 and 1. Okay, there are n rooms numbered from 0 to n minus 1. Okay, and you are given a 2D integer array, a meeting, where meeting I is start comma end, means that a meeting will be held during the half closed time interval. Okay, so this is a meetings array, and these are the different meetings, like this is meeting 1, this is meeting 2, this is meeting 3, and this is meeting 4. And for each meeting start time and end time is given to us. Okay, and after that all the values of start I are unique. Okay, so all the values of start I are unique. Okay, so see here it is 0, after that 1, 2 and 3. So none of the values are matching for the start I. Okay, so all the values are unique. After that meetings are allocated to rooms in the following manner. Each meeting will take place in the unused room with the lowest number. Unused room with the lowest number. Okay, so let's say let's say these are the three rooms. Okay, these are the three rooms. So this is room 0, this is room 1, and this is room 2. Okay, so here what it is saying that each meeting will take place in the unused room with the lowest number. Okay, unused room, so these all rooms are unused right now. So first meeting will be held in the room with the lowest number. Okay, so this is the room with lowest number, this is the room with the lowest number, right? So first time meeting is going to held in this particular room. Okay, this is the room number 0. Okay, so I hope that this is clear. And after that it is saying that if there are no available rooms, the meeting will be delayed until a room becomes free, and the delayed meeting should have the same duration as the original meeting. Okay, so let's say this is a room 1, room 0, and here meeting 1 is happening right now. Meeting 1 is happening, and meeting 1 start time is let's say meetings 1 start time is 2, and it is ending at 10. Okay, this is meeting 1, and this is the room 1, and here in this room 1 meeting 2 is happening right now. And for this particular meeting the start time is 10, start time is 3, and end time let's say it is 11. Okay, and this is the room number 2. So in this room one more meeting is happening right now. Okay, so for this meeting start time is 4, and end time is let's say 6. End time is 6. So now I am going to schedule one more meeting, meeting number 4. Okay, and for meeting number 4 my start time is 5, and end time let's say 8. Okay, let's say 8 is the end time. Okay, so now first I'm going to search in my, room number 1, room number 0. I go to room number 0. Watchman told me that this meeting is going to end after 10. Okay, after 10 I can come, but for me the meeting time is 5. Okay, but I have to start at any cost right now, so there is no possibility here. After that I reach to the room number 1. Here watchman told me that this meeting is going to end 11, but and so so I have to wait, so I can't do anything here. Okay, so now I go to this room. So here also this room is occupied, and watchman told me to that this meeting going to end at 6. Okay, so I have to wait few hours. Okay, so these are the only 3 rooms available in the company. Okay, so I have to occupy one room. So now I have to wait now. I have to wait because all the rooms are filled right now. So what's going to happen? This meeting, what is the time period for this meeting? So it is going for 3 hours, right? Start time is 5 and end time is 8. So 8 minus 5 is total 3 hours. Okay, so total 3 hours. So now let's say this meeting is going to end first, right? 4,6, this meeting is going to end first. So when this meeting ends, then after that I'm going to place meeting 4 in this room too. Okay, and for meeting 4 the start time is now 6. Okay, because this meeting ends at 6, so for my meeting 4 the start time becomes 6. Okay, initially start time is 5, but I can't do anything because this meeting is ending at 6. So now my start time becomes 6. And now one more thing, what is the end time for me? So end time for me is going to be 6 plus 3, that is 9. Okay, end time becomes 9 because my meeting should be of 3 hours. It should not complete before 3 hours because initially my meeting is of 3 hours. So now my meeting is also of 3 hours only. Okay, so here start becomes 6 and end becomes 9. So here this is what mentioned the problem, that if there are no rooms available, then the meeting will be delayed until the room becomes free, and the delayed meeting should have the same duration as the original meeting. Okay, so this is what mentioned here, 6,9. Okay, now after that let's read next statement. So when a room becomes unused, meetings that have an earlier original start time should be given the room. Okay, so here read it carefully. When a room becomes unused, the meetings that have an earlier original start time should be given the room. Okay, earlier start time. Okay, the rooms. So here one thing is mentioned, one thing is clear, that let's say these are the meetings given to me. Okay, this is the meeting 1. Okay, 125. This is meeting 2, 2,10, meeting 3, 3,5, meeting 4, 6,8, meeting 5, 6, this okay. So here one thing is mentioned, that when a room becomes unused, whenever a room becomes unused, meetings that have an earlier original start time should be given the room. Okay, so here for meeting 1 I have placed this meeting, then this meeting is happening, then this meeting is happening. After that, if all the rooms are filled, I have to give the priority to this meeting because this meeting is starting at 4 and this meeting is starting at 6. So this meeting should take the priority now because this meeting is starting early. Okay, if all the rooms are occupied, and this is a meeting 4, this is a meeting 4 and this is a meeting 5. So meeting 5 is going to take the priority because it is starting early than meeting 4. Okay, so this is what it is saying, that when a room becomes unused, meetings that have an earlier original start time should be given priority. So from here one thing is clear, that I have to sort my meetings array based on the their start time. Okay, so I'm going to sort my meetings array based on my start time. Okay, and this is going to be the hint of this problem as well. So I think the sort meetings based on the start time. So this is mentioned in the hint part. So I hope that you guys are clear till now. So we have read our problem statement till here, and after that it is saying that return the number of the rooms that had the most meetings. Okay, so we have to return the number of room that has the most meeting. If there are multiple rooms, then return the room with the lowest number. So what it is saying here, so let me delete everything here. So let's say these 3 are the rooms. This is room 0, this is room 1, this is room 2. Room 0, it total, let's say it holds 1 meeting, room 1 holds 2 meetings, and room 2 holds 2 meetings. Okay, so now first thing is mentioned that we have to return the number of rooms that held the most meetings. Okay, so here this room hold one meeting, these two rooms hold two meetings each. Okay, so here this condition is met. Okay, if there are multiple rooms, then we have to return the room with the lowest number. So if both the rooms have the same meetings number and this is a maximum, so we have to return 1 as output. Why 1 as output? Because this comes first. This is the room with the lowest number. Return the room with the lowest number. Both the rooms had same number of meetings, then we have to return the room with the lowest number. Okay, this one is going to be the output. Okay, so this is mentioned here. And one more thing here, a half closed interval. What is this half closed time interval? A, B, and here C, this is a closed bracket and this is open bracket, open close bracket. Okay, this is a square bracket, so this is square bracket, open square bracket, and this is just a normal closed braces. Okay, not square braces. So this simply means that A is including and B is not including. Okay, so here it simply means that if any meeting start from ending 5 and any other meeting starts from 5, so both the meetings can take place because this 5 is not included. Okay, so this 5 is the ending time. So here if after that if any meeting comes with 5, so I can start it. Okay, it's simply this room. This is more clear when I'm going to write the code or with an example. So now this is the problem statement. So I think with over 10 minutes we have understood just the problem statement. So now let me explain you with an example. So what we are going to do in this particular problem. So we are going to use the min heaps. Okay, so here let me remove everything. Okay, so here let's create one meetings array. So this is a meetings array. This is my meetings array. In this meetings array, meeting 1 is, let's say it is going to start from 1 and ending till 20, and then meeting 2 is going to start from 2 and ending on 10. Okay, meeting 3 is going to start at 3 and ending at 5. Then meeting 4 is going to start at 6 and ending at 8, and then meeting 5 is going to start at 4 and ending at, let's say, 9. Okay, so these are the meetings order. So let's say these are the meetings given to me. Okay, these are the meetings given to me. So here first thing that I'm going to do in my problem, I'm going to sort all these meetings based on their starting time. Okay, so now after sorting, my array is going to look like this. Okay, so here comes 4,9. 4,9 becomes fourth meeting, and here it becomes 6,8. Okay, so here first point we have cleared this. This hint is also given. So we have to sort the meetings based on the start time. And why we are sorting it? Because this is mentioned, when a room becomes unused, meetings that have an earlier original start time should be given the room. Okay, so here this is the meetings right now. So here let me remove it. Okay, so these are the meetings. So here to solve this problem, I am going to use the min heap. Okay, and here in the min heap I am going to, let's create two min heaps. Okay, so here I am creating these two min heaps. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, so let's say this is the busy rooms. Okay, busy rooms. So here meetings are going on, and these are my free rooms. Okay, my free rooms. Okay, so here initially I have sorted the meetings based on their start time, right? And after that I am going to use min heaps. Okay, so in min heaps by default in Java the minimum element is going to remain at the top. Okay, so in this busy rooms I am going to insert the values like their end time, and I am going to insert the room number. room number. Okay, I'm going to insert the values. There is going to be one array. Okay, so that consists of one end time and one room number. And same way in the free rooms, I'm going to just store the room numbers. Okay, so for this particular problem, let's say n given to me is, let's say, 3. Okay, so n is given to 3. That simply means that I have total how many rooms? Total 3 rooms, right? That is 3 rooms. That is going to be 0, 1, 2. These 3 rooms are available. Okay, so now let me initially all the rooms are empty. Okay, so let me store the rooms in the free rooms. So 2 minimum element is going to be remain at the top. Okay, so this is 0. Okay, so I have stored my free rooms. Okay, after that let's define that this is a meeting 1, this is meeting 2, this is meeting 3, this is meeting 4, and this is meeting 5. Okay, so now I am going to check for this meeting 1. Okay, so here one more thing. Let me create this. Let's say let's say this is a array where I'm going to store the number of times the room, that particular room is used. So here this is for room R0, this is for room R1, and this is for room R2. So here I'm going to calculate the count, how many times my particular room is going to be used. Okay, so here for meeting 1, so this meeting 1 is going to search in this, one second, let me take this laser pointer. Okay, so this meeting 1 is going to first check in this busy rooms if there is any ongoing meeting and whether he can occupy the room. Okay, so this busy rooms is initially empty. Okay, so initially this busy rooms is empty. Then what it's going to do, it is going to go to this free rooms and it is going to pick one room from the top. So initially I have told you that I'm going to give the room with the lowest number. So initially this meeting 1 is going to happen in room number 0, and what is the end time of this particular meeting? End time for this particular meeting is nothing but 20. Okay, so here I have stored end time for this meeting and the room number. So right now my meeting 1 is happening in the room number 0, so here I have inserted 1. Okay, so this is clear. I hope that this is clear. Now what is going to happen for this meeting 2? It is going to search in this busy rooms that if there is any meeting which is going to be ended and whether he can accommodate that in that particular start time. So here this meeting has started from 2 but the end time is 20, so nothing is helpful for this meeting guys here. Okay, for these persons, for the meeting 2, nothing is helpful because this room previously the meeting will end at 20. Okay, so what's going to happen? So in this meeting 2 they will go for this 1. Okay, so 1 is I popped this element, so now meeting room 1 will be occupied. So here I am going to use room number 1. And what is the end time for my meeting 2? 10. So here I have stored the end time. Okay, so I hope this is clear, and I have used this room as well. Okay, so this has been used. Now let me count here R1 as 1. Okay, so this is, I hope that this is clear. Now comes meeting 3. Okay, so now comes meeting 3. So this meeting 3 is going to start from 3, and here in the my busy rooms heap that I'm using, end time is 10, but this meeting wants to be start time is 3, so this meeting wants to be started right now. Okay, but the end time for the previous meeting is 10. So what's going to happen? It is going to search for in free rooms. Okay, so in free rooms it find one empty room. Okay, so now these persons are happy. Okay, so now they are going to fill room 2. They are going to fill room 2 with room 2, they are going to fill room 2. So here I have inserted 1. And what is the end time for this particular meeting? For this particular meeting, end time is 5. So here I have stored 5. Okay, end time. Okay, so right now this okay, so right now let me clear this. So right now there are no free rooms. Okay, so I have used all the free rooms. Okay, so this is clear. Now after that I have used all the free rooms. After that here comes meeting 4. Okay, so now comes meeting 4. So for meeting 4, this meeting 4 is going to start at 4, but the end time of this meeting in the busy rooms is 5. So this is not empty. Okay, this meeting's end time is 5, but here this meeting wants to start at 4. So what's going to happen? It will go to these free rooms to check if any free rooms are available. There are no free rooms available, so it is going to check, wait for the any free room. Okay, because all the meetings are going on right now, so it is going to wait for the free room. Okay, so here for this particular meeting 4,9. Okay, 4,9. So start time is 4, end time is 9. So what is the duration for this meeting? 5 is the duration for this meeting. Okay, so now let's say this meeting has ended. Let's say this meeting is ended. Okay, this 5.2 is ended. Okay, so when this meeting 5.2 is ended, then this room definitely will become free. Okay, so now this room becomes free. So room number 2, this room becomes free. Okay, so let me remove this from here. Okay, so now this room 2 becomes free. Okay, but here one more thing. So for this next meeting, which is starting at 4, so here, okay, let me so see, this is 5 and 2. Okay, so this meeting has ended. Okay, this meeting has ended right now. So the next meeting is going to start at 5 now. Okay, next meeting is going to start at 5 because otherwise initially start time is 4, but this meeting ended at 5. Okay, so this meeting guys has to wait for 1 hour. Okay, so as soon as this meeting is finished, this new meeting is started 5, and it is going to run for this same duration. Okay, this same duration. So 5 plus 5, 10. Okay, so this meeting is going to held from 5,10. Okay, so this is what is happening. Okay, 5,10 for meeting 4. This is meeting 4. Okay, so here what is happening? So now one more thing that I want to clear here. So how see for this meeting, here I am going to write few things. Okay, start is 4, end is 9, right? And what is the end of meeting? In busy rooms. In busy rooms, what is the end of meeting? That is 2. Okay, so last time, see, this was 5. Sorry, this was 5. So I hope that you guys are able to see this. This 5. Okay, so this was the end time of the previous meeting because no rooms were empty, and this new persons have to wait for this meeting has to end. And for this particular meeting, what is the end time? 5 now. So here I have written 5 here. Okay, so I have written 5 here. Okay, so I hope that this is clear. Now can I do one thing here? 5. Okay, so here I'm going to derive one formula. How I'm going to insert this 10 in my code. Okay, so this 10, can I say it like this? This end. Okay, this end plus my previous end, that is 5, and minus with the start, that is minus 4. What is this? This is 10 only. 9 plus 5 is 14, minus 4, 10. So this 10 is what I am storing here. That is the new end for the meeting 4. Okay, and start time is definitely going to the end of the previous meeting. Okay, so I hope this is clear. start time is definitely going to the end of previous meeting, and I am going to calculate like this: 9 plus 5 minus 4 is to 10. Okay, so same, this is formula only. You will get more clear idea when I'm going to write the code here. Okay, so now here this is the end now. So here instead of end I have to write the room, which room I'm going to use. So I'm going to use 5,2 now. So here I'm going to use room number 2. So here R2 I'm using 2 times. So here I have updated to 2. Okay, so this is clear. Now let me go back. Otherwise this is all messed up right now, all the lines. Okay, so now this is clear. Okay, coming back. Okay, so now in the last step, as I've told you, my R2 becomes 2, and here the new start time, and here I have updated this as a room 2 only. Okay, 5,2. Okay, so here this is clear. So all the meetings for I have covered in meeting 4. Okay, so now meeting 4, here at this point instead of 5 I have to store the end time now. So here end time is 10 now. End time was 10 now. So here I have calculated here 9 plus 4 minus 5. In the last step I have calculated that thing now. So 10 was the time coming now. 5 is the start time, and end was the 10 for the meeting 4, right? This was the meeting 4,9, but due to some delay it has started from 5 and then end from 10, right? This was the case. Then this 10 I was storing at this place now instead of 5. So here I have written 10. This is nothing but this is 10, and this is the room number 2. Okay, so here now what is going to happen? See here, now this 10, one second, this 10 and this 10 both are matching, right? Both the end times are matching, but at the top I have to store if this is the case, let's say if this is the case, when both the meetings have the same end time, in that case I have to give the priority to the room with the lowest number. Okay, in that case I have to give the priority to this room 10,1. So what's going to happen in this my priority queue? In this my priority queue, it is going to look like this. Initially 20,0 was there. Okay, 20,0, and now these two things will be interchanged. This 10,2 comes down. Okay, and at the top it here 10,1 will be there. Okay, because when both the meetings have the same end time, then in that case I have to give the priority to the room which has the lowest number. Okay, that is why this 10,1 goes to the top. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Now after that comes this meeting 6,8. Okay, 6,8. So here this 6,8, this meeting is going to check if any free room is available. No, so in that case it has to wait. So once this meeting is ended 10,1, so this one room is going to be available. So when this one room is available, so what was the initial end time? End time was 10 here for the previous meeting. Okay, so what is going to be the end time for my new meeting? So my end time for the new meeting is going to be nothing but this end 10. Okay, 10 plus what is the end time of my meeting? 5. 8 minus start, that is 6. So what is 18 minus 6 is 12. So 12 becomes my new end time, and this meeting is going to be happen in the room number 1. So here this room 1 is going to be updated to 2. Okay, and in the end I have to go over this array, and here this room 1 and room 2 both are used 2 times. So I have to return the room with the lowest number. Okay, so I hope that this is clear to you guys a little bit. I hope, because I have explained this particular thing for over 30 minutes I think. So now I hope that you guys are clear with the logic and how we are going to implement main heap and everything. So now without any delay, let's write the code, and when I'm going to write the code, see it carefully and try to understand step by step. Okay, I'm going to explain as well while writing the code. Okay, so now let's write the code with what I have explained. Okay, so let's first create one priority queue. and this priority queue, let's pass one int array. Okay, so this is for busy rooms. Okay, and here new priority queue, I am going to sort it based on their end times. Okay, new priority queue. So let's say two meetings are going on, A comma B. Okay, and if the, let's say if the end time of both the meetings, okay, because in this busy rooms I'm going to store one end time and room number, right? So if the end times of both the meetings are matching, if this is the case, okay, then I am going to sort it on the basis of their room numbers. Okay, so room numbers I am storing at 1, 0, 1, right? 0 is for end meeting and end time, and 1 is for room number. So I am going to sort it based on their what's called room number, A1 minus B1. And if the end times is not matching, in that case I have to just sort them based on their end time only, A comma A0 minus B of 0. Okay, alright. So here in this I am going to, in this priority queue, it is used to store the ongoing meetings. Okay, so can I write it here? It is used to store ongoing meetings based on their end time. Okay, if the end time is matching, then we are going to sort them based on room numbers if end time matches. Okay, so I hope you guys are clear with this particular line. Okay, so in this priority queue, let's say these two are the meetings, A comma B, if the end time. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear with why I'm using 0 and 1 here. Okay, because in busy rooms this is an array, and in this array the first index is representing end time and second index representing the room number. That is why I'm using. Okay, so here I have created this busy rooms priority queue, and here I am checking if these values comes positive, negative, or equal to. Accordingly I am going to sort my this busy rooms priority queue. Okay, so and after that I am going to create one more priority queue to store the available rooms sorted by the room number. Okay, so let's create one more queue. Okay, priority queue, integer, free rooms is equal to new priority queue. Okay, so by default it's going to store the minimum values at top because I'm using min heap, right? And then after that I'm going to add the room numbers to the free rooms priority queue. Okay, so to this priority queue I'm going to add the room numbers. So we have given the number of rooms. Okay, so here in the starting I think it is mentioned, yeah. So you are given an integer n and rooms numbered from 0 to n minus 1. So let's run one loop for int I is equal to 0, I is less than n minus 1, I plus plus, I is less than n. Okay, I plus plus because we are using room number n minus 1 now. And here in this free rooms dot add I. Okay, so I have stored all the free rooms. So here all the free rooms I'm storing here now. Initially I stored like 2, 1, 0. Okay, so here I have stored the free room numbers. Then after that what I'm going to use, I'm going to use array to store the count of meetings in each room. Okay, because I have to create one count array. So this is here I am creating one count array to store the number of meetings for each room. Okay, so let's create one array. Int count is equal to new int. Okay, and that is a number of rooms for each room we are calculating, so that's why I have defined the length as n. Okay, and after that initially I have told you that I'm going to sort the meetings based on their start time. So here I'm going to use arrays dot sort, then I'm passing meetings. Okay, this is my array meetings, and here same way I'm going to check. Let's say these two are the meetings, a comma b. Okay, then I'm defining one condition based on start time. So for start time is at 0, this first index, and end time is at 1 index. So a0 minus b0, let's do that, because I'm going to sort them based on their start time. I don't need to care about the end time. Okay, so here I have sorted the meetings based on their start time. This is done. Then after that I'm going to iterate through sorted meetings. Okay, so I'm going to use one for each loop for int. Okay, meeting one by one I'm going to go over all the meetings. So for int meeting, in this meetings, okay, one by one I'm going to go through each meeting, and let me declare int start for a particular meeting. So first let's say I have picked this meeting. Okay, so my start is at this index 0, and end is at 1 index, right? So start, can I write it like this? Int start is equal to meetings in braces, open square bracket 0, int end is equal to meeting of 1. Okay, so I have written it like this. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear till now. Okay, so this is for each loop. I have to get the start time and end time for the current meeting, and after that I'm going to run one while loop to check if any ongoing meetings have ended and freeing up the corresponding rooms. Okay, so if any room is available from the busy rooms, that is let's say if any meeting is there but it has ended and I get the free room. Okay, so first I am checking like that. So here what I'm going to write inside the while loop, while, okay, inside that I'm checking if this busy room is not empty. Okay, busy rooms is not empty. Okay, if this busy room is not empty, and okay is empty, and busy rooms dot peak value, busy rooms dot peak what end time, right? If this end time is less than equal to the start, okay, if this is the case, if this is true, then in that case in the end meeting, let's create one end meeting array. In this end meeting, okay, in this end meeting, okay, let's lose it like this, int end in meeting is equal to busy rooms, okay, the busy room dot poll. That simply means we are retrieving the topmost element. Okay, busy rooms dot poll, and I am going to store that element in the end meeting, and then definitely that room is going to be freed. Okay, if the previous meeting has ended, so free rooms dot add but ending meeting, ended meeting, comma square bracket 1 is nothing but a room number, right? So this is what I have written here. Okay, now after that let's create one room variable int room. Okay, inside that we are going to assign the meeting to an available room if one is available at its starting time. So for that purpose I'm going to just check if this free rooms dot is empty. Okay, this free room, if it is not empty, then in that case, okay, I'm going to assign the room. Okay, this if I find any room that is empty, so room is equal to free rooms dot poll. Okay, and in the else part I'm going to delay the meeting and adjusting its end time. Okay, so for that, int ongoing meeting. So here what I'm going to do, see, in the last while explaining the code, I have told you that I have to follow this step, non 9 plus 4 plus minus 5. This is what I'm going to. So if there is any ongoing meeting is going on, okay, so let's write it. I will explain it later on. Busy rooms dot poll. Okay, now here, and here I am updating and as and plus is equal to ongoing meeting okay, minus start. Okay, so here this is the same thing that I am writing here. Okay, so just go through it one by one. So and this and start, this start, and ongoing meeting for the current meeting that I get from this busy room dot polls. Okay, so here and is updated like this, and room is also going to be updated. Room is equal to ongoing meeting of 1. So this ongoing meeting or 0 simply means the end time. Okay, end time, and this ongoing meeting 1 simply means the room number. Okay, now after that we are going to add the meeting to the busy rooms priority queue and updating the meeting count. Okay, this is what I have to do next. So after this else part, just write busy rooms dot add, okay, new int space int, and inside this I'm passing what end and room time, right, and the room. Okay, and also I'm going to increment the count for that particular room. Okay, so this is it, and in the end we have to just write one more thing, and after that our code will be finished. Okay, now after that we have to find the room index with the most meetings. Okay, so let's assume that max booked room count is 0. Max booked count of any room is 0 till now, and let's take a room with the max booking as 0. Int room with max bookings is equal to 0. Okay, so I have declared these two variables, max booked and max room with max bookings. Then after that just run one more loop for int I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and inside this check if the count of I, okay, is greater than max booked. Okay, and after that inside that if this is true, then I'm going to update my max book with what count I, and after that I'm also going to update this room with max bookings is equal to I. Okay, and in the end I have to just return the room with max bookings. Okay, return room with the max bookings. Okay, so now we have written our code. That's all that we have to write. Okay, so now let's run our code and see. Definitely there are going to be some spelling mistakes or some issues with the code because code is very lengthy and I'm using some normal variables for clear understanding. Okay, so here first thing is arrays dot sort meeting a. Okay, I'm using it 2 times. This is first mistake, illegal start of expression. Okay, after that this array dimension missing, new int and comma room. Okay, so let's see these two issues, line number 11, line number 32. Okay, so first this I have removed it, and now what is the next one? Busy rooms, this one, right? Count this line, right? New int, okay, new of int and room. Okay, busy rooms dot add new int and okay, this is in curly braces now. Delete. Okay, anything else? Okay, array required but object found. A of 0 is equal to, this is line number 4. Now it is saying there is an issue with the line 4. Let's go ahead and check our line number 4. Priority queue int busy rooms, new priority queue. Okay, this is missing now, and after that let's run it. So all the test cases has been accepted now finally. So now let's submit our code and see if this solution is acceptable or not. So nice, so our solution is accepted, and I hope that you guys are clear with today's problem. Just go through this code. This code might be lengthy, but it is easy. Okay, I have explained it very slowly and line by line, so just go through it, and till then keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you in the next video, and if you guys still have any doubts, any questions, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Okay, bye bye, thank you, keep coding.